Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
And the player introductions are wrapped up. The starting. Indeed, there is. Thanks, David. Here are the five for the Clippers. Harkless is out there with Ivica Zubac. Then there's Kawhi Leonard. Then it's Paul George. And it's Beverly in at the point guard position. And for the Trailblazers, McCollum the 2 and Hood the 3. Anthony out there with Whiteside. And it's Lillard in at the point guard. McCollum outside. It's good from the top of the key. The entire offseason leading up to tonight, Steve, as a player, do you already know if your team has a chance to be special this early?
You know, Kevin, yeah, you do. And I think the teams that I've been on and teams that you see and saying we don't have a chance to win, you try to trick yourself. You're looking at management ownership. Can we make a deal throughout this year to get us in contention? But you got to be realistic. You know the team that you don't have a chance to win that championship.
Now here's Hood. Kawhi Leonard unable to get his shot to go. Oh, and the jam by Anthony.
Unselfish play by Hood. Could take it himself, but finds the open man.
Passes to Zubac. Outside Leonard. Portland grabs the miss.
Whoops. Got caught in between moves there on his way to the rack.
Lillard attacking up and in on the layup.
And for someone who spends most of his time on the perimeter, Lillard's a terrific finisher inside. His moves to the basket aren't tentative. They are strong.
George dishes to Leonard. Lets the three fly. And the Clippers miss again. The Trailblazers have gotten their first 3 shots to go in for him to start off this game. Anthony's shot is off.
And he rushed that one, no doubt about it. The D. Alice position, you could see the frustration on his face.
And that one's good. Beverly.
Strong three-point shooter throughout his career. Can't afford to allow Beverly much room from out there.
Hood kicks to McCollum. Back to Hood. Takes a 3. Unable to get that one. So the Clippers will take it the other way. Leonard attacking, and plenty of contact on the shot. So 2 free throws coming up. And there's the call. Portland the foul.
The aggressive approach. Leonard pushing the action, rewarded with the foul call.
Both free throws good from Kawhi Leonard.
A 2-time Defensive Player of the Year. Kawhi Leonard last season averaged 27 points a game. That's what you call a two-way player.
Now here's McCollum. He had a 15-point outing in their last game against the Lakers. Clock at 6. From deep 3-point range, Kawhi Leonard with the rebound. And a career high in scoring last season for the great Kawhi Leonard.
Kevin, he maintained his elite efficiency. Kawhi Leonard's growth as a scorer has been remarkable over the course of his career.
And the dunk by Zubac.
And the feed from George couldn't be better. The timing, the placement, everything about that dish was pinpoint.
Lillard, the pass to Hood. Now McCollum. Here's Hood. Let's go. Here's Whiteside, and he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
Over his first 3 seasons, Whiteside was no better than a 50% foul shooter. Much better technique from the line since then.
And looking at the numbers for Whiteside the last few years, Greg, it seems like his production has come back down a bit.
And for a minute, Whiteside looked like he could be a dominant center, but he struggled since his great 2017 season. Shot selection has been hurting, and sometimes it feels like he is in his own way as a player.
Now Lillard. Paul George missing from long range. Basket counts.
Man, I'll tell you, when you get your floater game going, it's a tremendous weapon.
Pass to Leonard. Back to George. He dishes it to Leonard. Clippers moving the ball around. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. And perhaps the most shocking news of the NBA offseason, Greg, the trade of Paul George. Nobody saw that coming.
It took a ransom of draft picks to get him off the Thunder. Kawhi Leonard recruited him to join him on the Clippers, and Paul obliged by demanding the trade. Came together quickly and caused a major power shift in the West.
Now, here's Lillard. 29 points for him last game against the Lakers.
And he really controlled the pace of the game by getting to the line. The D could not slow him down, and he took advantage of it. The Clippers last year, they scored well. Lacked a true superstar, but they were aggressive. Case in point, #1 in the league in free throw attempts. We've seen him put a lot of pressure on the defense and then cash in at the line.
Now, here is George. He's coming off a 13-point game against Milwaukee. And Finney getting to the line most often for the Clippers last season, Lou Williams and Gallinari.
That combination was fascinating to watch. When you have guys who can score on all three levels and know how to draw fouls, that puts tremendous pressure on the defense.
Beverly against Lillard. Pass to McCollum. The dish to Whiteside. Right wing. That's a 2 from Lillard. Portland with a new 14. Tries again. And count it. The shot is good. He'll go to the free throw line.
In attack mode, Whiteside drawing the foul. Still able to complete the play.
This is his second trip to the line in this one.
And not the guy you want to see at the line too often. Season numbers has him in the bottom tier of the league.
Now here's Beverly. A 3 from Leonard. Knocks down the 3 ball. Leonard's got 5 now.
Feeling that one all the way. Leonard lethal in the catch-and-shoot game.
Cullen passes to Whiteside. Anthony right side. Over Harkless. And it's wide right. It's off the rim.
And really, that is why he is feared as a defender. Right in your face on that shot.
Moved his feet, timed it perfectly. That's how you get stops. Love it.
And Lillard kicks to McCollum. Tipped away. Leonard with the steal. Over in the corner, Beverly. There's 3-pointers off the mark. Looking at Portland, they want to turn it around after the loss to the Lakers. Anthony. And, yep, finally drops after rolling around the rim.
And the shooting form of Anthony, just perfect. He's dangerous with the catch and shoot and just terrific at scoring when in rhythm.
Now, here's George. He's got 6. And a wide open look for Hood. Off the mark there with the 3-point shot. For Los Angeles, they've gone 4 of 10 shooting the ball here in the first quarter. Harkless dishes to Leonard. There's the 3. And it's Portland with the rebound. Whiteside's got 6 rebounds here tonight.
You know what, though? They keep calling his number despite the difficult quarter he's had.
Lillard, the pass to Whiteside. Fires from deep. Kawhi Leonard comes up with the rebound. Leonard's got 5 rebounds tonight.
They've been beating them to a lot of those loose balls and rebounds here to start.
I love the patience Beverly has developed with the ball in his hands. Terrific find.
Outside Hood. Leonard with the steal. Beverly against Lillard. And that one's good. Beverly. And now a 4-point Los Angeles lead. And so it's McCollum. He'll bring it up for the Portland Trailblazers. So timeout called here, the first for Portland.
I mean, those huge hands of Kawhi Leonard give him great control of the ball. Very sparing with his turnovers.
So Portland ends up going with the new group.
All right, a chance here to check out the stats for Paul George. Last season, he played outstanding. First in steals. And, of course, one of the game's truly elite scorers with the second most points per game in the league.
And as you said, first in steals last season, you have to say he's the best ball hawk in the league right now. It may not even be close. And for Kawhi, he never seems like he's forcing the issue offensively.
I mean, he has studied the post games of Michael Jordan, and being able to score at all three levels has made the game easy. With his strength and his turnaround jumper, he can get his shot off with ease.
Here's Simons. He had a 15-point outing in their last game against the Lakers. Bazemore, no one around him. And again, it's the Trailblazers from deep.
Yeah, that's 2 bombs in a row from long range.
Now the pass to Williams. This one for 3. It's hauled in by the Trailblazers. They get a hand on it. Little passes to Simons. And it's Paul George with the foul. That's foul number 2 for him.
The question is, do you leave him in? Obviously, you don't want him to pick up a 3rd foul this early.
Williams against Bazemore. Over Williams. Bazemore misses.
That's one he knows he should have drained.
Williams passes to Harrell. And Harrell slams it in.
I mean, a dunk machine dating back to high school. Montrezl Harrell is an absolute monster around the rim.
Here's Simons. No points in the game yet for him. Bazemore against Williams. Labissiere, no good. Clippers have gone 50% from the field in the first quarter, 8 of 16. Williams looking over the floor. Kicks it to Harrell. Back to Williams. Just 4 to shoot. Shoots from the block. On the wing, Green. Passes it to Mann. Now, here's George. Guarded closely. Little with the rebound. Portland's gotten just 2 of 6 to fall from 3-point range so far in the first. Lasagna. Again, the miss by the Trailblazers. The Clippers in the lead. Can't hit from in close.
He is so good attacking the rim. It's rare to see him denied like that.
Here's Simons. He's guarded by Williams. Little with the ball. He kicks to Labissiere. And that one drops. Labissiere's got the game tied up here for the Trailblazers.
Really good job there. That's the definition of the inside-out game.
Now here's Williams. 11 points for him in that last game against the Bucks in Milwaukee. On the wing, Green. It's stolen by Little. Pushing it up. Lets it fly from 18. The shot comes out, so Los Angeles will take it the other way. Green kicks to Williams. Out to the right wing. Here's Harrell. It's rebounded by Labissiere.
High percentage look for him. But bottom line, they're not all going to go down.
Whistle blows. Basket is good. So a chance here for a 3-point play. And the Clippers making a switch here. Harkless has checked in. The Portland, they have shot 80% from the line tonight, going 4 of 5 so far.
And last season, when they got themselves to the line, they usually came through as a team up around 81%.
Now, here's Green. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. Here's Williams, and 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact. It's going to go on Labissiere.
The experience of Williams coming through there. Catches the defender slightly out of position.
And both free throws good for Lou Williams.
Lou Williams has been a weapon off the bench for so long, and he has won 6th Man of the Year multiple times.
And now, here's Hezonja. From downtown, it's rebounded by Lou Williams. The Clippers trail. Green finds Williams. count. And he got that one up in time, but doesn't go in. 1 quarter in the books, and it's been a close one so far. Portland out in front, leading. And we hope you're enjoying the game. Both teams tonight keeping things pretty even so far on the scoreboard. And for Portland guys, what jumps out to you stat-wise?
Just cashing in on second chance opportunities. That's how they built this early lead.
You can do everything else right, but if you fail to take care of the defensive glass, you're killing your chances.
Hazonia out there with Little. Then there's Kent Bazemore. Then there's Scal Labissiere. And it's Simons in at the point. They're the group the Portland Trailblazers will start the second quarter with. Pass to Little. Pass to Simons. Shoots from 12. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. They've got the Wizards ahead of them. Their next game in Washington. And they're in the thick of this long road run. That's the third of 7 straight on the road.
Great pass by Lou. He's such a good scorer. That allows him to draw the defensive attention away from his teammates.
Simons, the pass to Little. They get it again, and it's blocked, and they'll keep possession. And this is what the schedule looks like for the Los Angeles Clippers. On Sunday, they'll take on John Wall and the Washington Wizards. Then on Monday, they'll be taking on Victor Oladipo and the Indiana Pacers.
You know, it might sound cliche, but a road trip like this one is a great time for this team to build chemistry on and off the court. Chemistry absolutely matters in the NBA, and these are the kinds of opportunities teams need to build it.
The pass to Mann from deep. It's rebounded by Labissiere. Labissiere's got 4 rebounds in this game. Now Bazemore. He's coming off a 10-point game against the Lakers. Here's Simons. And he'll shoot free throws here. Clearly fouled on that shot that time. The whistle blowing. There's the foul against the Clippers. When it comes to just the love for the game, Smitty, does every NBA player have to have that? Or is it possible to not love the game, embrace the game, and work through it in that way?
You know, I think 90% of the guys have a love for the game. I think there's some guys that just don't love it, but they play it. And there's nothing wrong with that, as long as it doesn't, I guess, spill over to the guys that love it. There's some plays. I played with some players after they left the gym. They didn't think about a game, of watching the game, playing the game. But when they're on the court, they gave 110% effort. There's some guys that just love it, and there's some guys that just like it.
But I know you, and you did. You loved the game.
I still love it, Kevin. Still love it.
I know you do. I know you do. No shortage of drama here early on.
Yeah, 8 lead changes already. Huge number this early.
Beverly for 3. No good. Shot missing. Now Portland takes it the other way.
The game has been very close in a lot of areas, but rebounding has been the one differentiator thus far.
That's what you get from a vet like Bazemore, making the next pass.
Beverly for 3. Rebound by the Trailblazers. Whiteside's got 7 rebounds in the game.
He hit 1 3 in the first, but the well has been totally dry for him in the second.
Williams can't get it to go.
I mean, that can happen to anyone, but it's ugly every time it does.
Yes, getting a little ahead of himself on that play.
I'm a fan of anybody who defends that way. I mean, they weren't about to open the door and just allow him to cruise in for a layup.
Greg, I'm just so impressed with the level of finesse that Lou Williams always plays with.
And Kevin, you don't stay a perennial 6th Man of the Year candidate at Williams' age without having more than a few tricks up your sleeve. He's so good in tight spaces and can find a way to get a shot up where others just have to kick it out.
Catching up on the changes for Portland. Anthony's checked in for Little. Rodney Hood comes in for Kent Bazemore. And Lillard subbed in for Anthony Simmons. And that one's good, Anthony.
I can't believe that went in, and I don't think he can either.
And here is Williams. Leonard inside, covered by Hood, and he comes up with the deuce. 6 points for Lou Williams.
I mean, a great look by Kawhi, aware of what the defense is trying to do, understands the spacing.
And McCollum now atop the key. From past the arc, Hood gets the bucket. Hood's got his first 3 points of the game.
That's the kind of D that you're not going to find success with, guys. They've got to get a hand in the face.
And let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Well, Kevin, we know about Lou Williams' story. The 3-time Sixth Man of the Year may be undersized, but he keeps finding angles to score. Williams said, "I can't shoot straight up. I've always played crooked. It's weird, but it's something I've developed, fading away from guys. I have bigger defenders on me, and it's just about creating space." Kevin, even well into his 30s, Lou Will still does it as well as anybody.
I would totally agree, David. He is always deadly. Thank you. Nobody near Leonard. Good. Great play by Williams to set it up. Williams has got 4 assists in the game. And here's Lillard. He brings it up for the Portland Trail Blazers. Whiteside dishes to Lillard. And it's Hood in the corner. Shoots the 3. That one drops, and he's now 2 for 5.
And getting going here in the second quarter, his second three-pointer of the game.
McCollum against Williams. Passes it to Leonard. The Clippers need to get off a shot, and Harrell wide open. He shoots. Trying to come right back with the 3 of his own. It's no good. Pass to Lillard. Kicks it to McCollum. And some nice ball movement here by the Trailblazers. Here's Hood. It's hauled in by the Clippers. Leonard's got his 7th rebound here tonight.
Well, you know, they're in the lead, but he's still been frustrated from an offensive standpoint.
He's hot this quarter, getting the shots he wants, and he's delivering.
Outside Hood. McCollum outside. Hood finds Lillard. Back to Hood from the arc. And it's Hood again missing. LA has gone for the 3-pointers 7 times here in the second and been successful 3 times.
Like a gazelle cruising down the court, Kawhi's difficult to stay with in transition.
McCollum outside. To the right side. Yep, it goes, and the Clipper lead is cut to just 1 point on the basket from Whiteside.
And they've repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
And the Clippers decide to take their first timeout here.
And you talk about shot makers. C.J. McCollum's one of the best in the game. From mid-range, you could argue he's the best, flat out.
Here's what the Clippers are going with right now. Ivica Zubac has checked in for Harrell, and Georgia subbed in for Harkless. The Trailblazers have gone 6 of 13 so far from the field here in the second quarter. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. And you look at the shot chart for McCollum. He's a threat from everywhere.
Able to hit off the bounce, pulling up. At his height, he's got to be creative, making space for his shot.
He is definitely disappointed. He couldn't put his team up in front, but at least he knotted this one up.
Hood, the pass to Whiteside. Lillard outside. Poked loose. Stolen by Beverly. Leonard with the ball. Lillard picks him up. Back to Leonard. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. It's on Damian Lillard.
Good job inviting contact. The closer Leonard gets to the rim, the more dangerous he becomes.
Both free throws good from Kawhi Leonard. Defensively, Smitty, why do we see more full-court press in college than we do in the NBA?
You know, the guards are better at the NBA level, and I think also your 5-man, who usually a guy who can't bring it up, they're pretty good at the NBA level. Just overall, Kevin, the skill level at the NBA level is better at college, so you can't really trap guys and pick on one guy who's not equipped.
Oh, just solid on the one-handed slam.
And guys, when it's a tight ball game like this, he's the guy they want with the ball. Good for 3, in it goes. That's his 3rd bucket. He's missed 5 so far.
And things starting to click from three-point land. Nothing in the first quarter, but he's hit 3 triples here in the second.
Leonard attacking. Beverly for 3. That's good, and it's Leonard with the assist. Beverly's got the lead back up to 4 now for Los Angeles. For Portland, they've gone 7 of 15 from the field here in the second quarter, just under 50% shooting. Whiteside kicks to McCollum. Back to Whiteside. Dishes it to McCollum. A shot by Anthony. Nobody around. Whiteside, bucket number 3. He's a perfect 3 for 3 to start.
Are you serious? Whiteside doing major damage on the offensive glass.
Here's George. He's got 8. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. They get Hassan Whiteside. Throw good, Paul George.
No wasted trips at all. They're taking care of business at the line.
Labissiere is checked in for Portland. Mario Hezonja comes in for Hood.
The defender took away the airspace, crowded him. That changed the shot.
McCollum with the ball. Williams picks him up. The second effort. It's going to be a goaltending call here, so they'll count the bucket.
So close to getting the block there. You can live with those calls because you'd rather have a guy playing aggressive instead of playing it safe.
And Beverly kicks to Zubac. Back to Beverly. The tray. It's rebounded by Labissiere. Labissiere's got 6 rebounds here tonight. McCollum outside. And that won't go, missing the go-ahead bucket. And pushing it up, here's Los Angeles. Good on the 3-point shot. And the Clippers lead by 4.
Really surprised a little bit to see him drift out to the 3-point line, but I guess I shouldn't be if you can stroke it like that.
Shoots from the line. It's rebounded by Leonard. And so it's Leonard with it. He'll bring it up for the Clippers. And George with the stuff.
And I just love the aggressiveness from George, just slicing apart the defense with that terrific ability to penetrate.
McCollum feeling it out a bit. And 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact.
All right, a moment to check out the stats for Damian Lillard. Coming off a terrific season, he averaged about 26 points a game last year, 7 assists and 4 rebounds. And he is such a huge part of what this team does on offense.
Yes, night in and night out, he's their go-to option. He accepts that responsibility and thrives at it.
Little, he's checked in for the Trailblazers. Ken Bazemore comes in for Damian Lillard. Here's George. It's rebounded by Labissiere. Labissiere's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Little passes to Hezonja. McCollum outside. Just 5 on the clock. And the officials signal the backcourt violation. Not very careful there. Simons, he's checked in for Portland. 36 seconds left now here in the second. The pass to Mann. In the corner, George with it. Good ball movement here by the Clippers.
All this means is he has to be careful. Don't want to pick up a cheapie and get sent to the bench with 3 fouls.
And he makes the first. Both shots good from the stripe. Here's Bazemore. He kicks it to Little. Pass to Labissiere. From outside, off the mark. Here's George. And so we conclude the first half. Clippers lead by 6. And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
Thanks, Kevin. Kawhi, you have grown so much offensively throughout your career. What's the focus of that end of the floor?
Just knocking down open shots, my ball handling, making good decisions off the pick and roll, and just try to limit my turnovers.
And you've done well so far, Kawhi. Thanks. Back to you, Kevin.
Thanks, David. And we'll be back shortly following halftime to get the third quarter underway.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Ernie Johnson here with Shaq and Kenny, and a favorite time of the year as we're halfway through one of the first games of this fresh NBA season. Kawhi Leonard is having one of those nights. He had 14 points, 10 rebounds, and 2 steals. And taking a look at the Clippers, Kenny, what did you see out there?
Well, there was a big spark from the bench in the first half. Sometimes you're hoping for your reserves to come in and just hold court, but they didn't do that. They actually got better.
Looking at Portland, Shaq, your thoughts?
Well, I thought the one bright spot was the effort on the glass. Several times when momentum was sliding, getting a timely rebound really lifted. Strong work on the glass is key because that's how you string together a series of big stops.
And it's just about time now for the third quarter to get underway.
We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. Kawhi Leonard really has his fingerprints all over this one.
Well, with a double-double in hand through 2 quarters, you can just imagine what his stat line will look like at the end of this one.
They're asking a lot of him, shouldering the load in a number of areas. You just hope he has enough left at the end.
We've got a moment left set the floor. Brought to you by Gatorade, all fueled up for the second half. Setting the floor for the Clippers. Paul George is out there with Patrick Beverley. Then it's Ivica Zubac. Then there's Kawhi Leonard. And it's Harkless in at the 4. Zubac kicks to Leonard for the 3. He scores his 5th field goal. He's taken 9 shots to get those 5.
Yeah, those are starting to add up, guys. Of their last 5 baskets, 3 have been tripled.
Lillard, the pass to McCollum. Back to Lillard. Over Beverly. And a kind roll that time off the rim as that one falls. Lillard's got 10 points.
And if you're the guy who has to guard him, it is never going to be an easy night for you.
Here's Leonard, and Kawhi Leonard with the slam.
Pushing the action, always working for the best shot. Nice drive by Kawhi.
Trailblazers trail by 7. McCollum outside. Passes it to Hood. Fires the 3. Trailblazers keep it alive. The Clippers shooting here about 46% for the game. And out of bounds as the Trailblazers gain possession.
That is just a careless turnover. You've got to be smarter in those exchanges.
The Trailblazers have gone 2 of 3 from the field to start the second half. Well, Ivica Zubac may not block a lot of shots, but Smitty, he is still a solid defender.
What Zubac does is a great job of challenging players at the rim and provides great help from the weak side. He does rack up a lot of defensive fouls, but hopefully that decreases with time.
Back to Leonard. Shot clock at 5. From deep three-point range, that one misses. Now the Trailblazers take it the other way. Outside Anthony. Lillard with no one around. The Trailblazers with a new shot clock.
I'm shocked that didn't turn into 3 points. I mean, he makes you pay on those nearly every time.
You have to give it up for Kawhi right now. He is wearing out the defense.
Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
And Lillard kicks to McCollum. Here's Whiteside. Excellent D there from George.
And the pressure he put on that shot forced the miscue.
The rim protection at its finest. The result is the same whether you block the shot or simply change it.
Beverly with the ball. He's got 8. Leonard. Pass to Harkless. Here's Zubats. Beverly deciding where to go with it. Leonard with the ball. He's picked up by Whiteside, and it's Leonard missing.
And he's a good shooter from outside, but not sure from that deep.
You know, we're seeing players move further and further back to create space, but that does make it a tougher shot.
He gets it in there. Now just a 5-point Clipper lead.
The interior, this is where you want to get Whiteside the basketball.
George with the bounce pass. Fades. And he overshot that one, missing. And so Hood will bring it up for the Trailblazers. Leonard the pass to George. Back to Leonard. From deep. Another miss by Leonard. The Trailblazers have gone 4 of 9 from the floor so far in the third. And here's Anthony for 3. Rebound by the Clippers. And that one goes out of bounds. Touched by Zubats. Well, let's take a look at last year's top scorers. Second is Paul George.
And looking back, his points per game really underscored the fact that he never took a game off. I mean, one special performance after another all season long.
McCollum dishes to Lillard. No good on the 3. Los Angeles leading by 5. Beverly for 3. Lillard with the rebound. Portland's gotten off to a very slow start from three-point range in the second half. They're 0 for 4. And it's out of bounds. The Trailblazers able to retain possession here. Montrezl Harrell, he's checked in for the Clippers. Williams comes in for Patrick Beverly. Los Angeles on D. The putback controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
They are just killing them on the interior.
And the Clippers call time here.
Let's see if Coach can get them back on the right track.
Because right now it feels like the pace is being dictated to them. They need to go back to playing their brand of basketball.
There's the pass to Harrell. Harkless on the wing. Now here's Harrell. Left side Williams. Shot clock at 6. To end the drought. Kept alive. Fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway, so a 3-point play chance for him.
I have to respect how Lou plays. Wiry, strong, no stranger to the +1.
And this is his 3rd trip to the line tonight.
Free throw shooting, not an area he has worried about at all. How about last year, 88% from the line.
McCollum, no good.
I can see he's pressing a little now, trying desperately to help them shrink this deficit.
And it's Whiteside with the rebound. Trailblazers trail by 6. Lillard surveying the D. He dishes it to Anthony. Trying to break that ice-cold streak. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Lillard. Lillard's got 3 assists now in this one. Now Williams, 14 points for him. And here is Harkless. George way outside. Lillard with the rebound. Beyond the arc. And there's a foul. It's on C.J. McCollum. And that'll be his 3rd foul so far. So for the Trailblazers, Scal Labissière's checked in for Whiteside. And it's Kent Bazemore in for Rodney Hood. Man passes to Williams. Outside Leonard from deep 3-point range. Rebound by the Trailblazers. Labissiere's got rebound number 8 now on the night. And it's sent back by Leonard.
Strong instincts and positioning. Kawhi read that shot all the way.
A different look now for Portland. Mario Hezonja's checked in for Anthony. Little comes in for C.J. McCollum. And it's Simons in for Lillard. Trailblazers moving the ball around. Here's Simons. Got a piece of it. Alley-oop try. And the rejection by Harrell.
All right, a chance to check out stats for Leonard. Great showing for him last season. Putting up about 26 points per, 7 rebounds, and 3 assists. But to have a scorer like him consistently deliver you points makes such a big difference for a team.
Because he gives you someone to build your offense around. You can count on his nightly production.
Here's Harrell. Shakes him. And that's 2 points on the layup. And the Clippers lead by 6.
What a great shot. This is why Harrell shoots over 60% for his career.
Pass to Bazemore. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. Harrell's got his 5th rebound right now in the game.
The struggle is real. He's been way off with his shot all evening long.
Back to Williams. Williams double team. Here's Harrell. From out on the wing, he knocks it down. And it's an 8-point Los Angeles lead. The Trailblazers shooting pretty terrible here in the 3rd quarter at around 30%. Here's Simons. He's guarded by Williams. And Bazemore kicks for Little. The Trailblazers rebound. Here's Simons. Buries it from 3-point range.
Woo! He got a clean look, and he makes the defense pay for disrespecting him.
Leonard attacking. It's rebounded by Labissiere. Labissiere's got rebound number 9 now. What an effort here tonight. Passes it to Simons. Hezonja on the wing. And that one's on target from the wing. Now just a 3-point Clipper lead. And so it's Williams who brings it up for Los Angeles. The dish now to Leonard. Anthony's checked in for Skal Labissiere.
That's his 3rd personal foul. Substitution for the Blazers. Carmelo Anthony.
Here's Mann. No good on the quick 3.
Defensively, it's hard to account for everything. They gambled off him, and it worked.
And finished off by Hezonja.
And with a nice assist, Bazemore still has a scorer's first approach, but now much more willing to make the extra pass.
Williams dishes to Leonard. It's up a 3. No good that time. Now Portland takes it the other way.
And boy, have they been hitting the backboard in this game or what? Kind of surprising. It's such a tight game.
And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Green.
Looking now at some numbers from Montrezl Harrell. He had a strong showing last season. 5th in field goal percentage. And he's a shot blocker as well. Top 20 in that category last season. Great timing and challenges at the rim.
And yeah, he's one of the most efficient scorers in the league for sure. Moves without the ball, avoids taking the bad shots. That's why he was top 5 in field goal percentage last year. Kicks it to Leonard. From deep. Portland grabs the miss. Hezonja's got 4 rebounds now tonight. And for a long time, JaMychal Green was mostly an energy player. Instead, he's expanded his game lately.
Worked on developing an outside shot. He can drop a few threes from the power forward spot now, Kevin. He still has a high motor. You love the activity around the rim.
And that one's good. Leonard.
Driving with a purpose. Leonard shakes off the hit, maintains focus, count it.
Trailblazers trail by 3. Simons, the pass to Carmelo. 1:15 left here in the third quarter. The shot's good. Anthony's got 10 points in the game.
And love the muscle Anthony brings to the three spot. Takes pride in outworking everyone when he's that deep inside.
For the lead, and denied. He sends it right off the glass. Leonard against Anthony. Leonard kicks to Green. Clock at 6. Back to Leonard. It's stolen by Little. Here's Bazemore. And the rejection by Harrell.
A quick, good shot here, and they can go 2 for 1.
Trying to squeeze out every extra possession, but they have to work fast.
A 3 from Leonard. Clippers working now with the new shot clock. Green kicks to Williams. Some nice ball movement by the Clippers. 5 on the clock. Pass to Harrell. From downtown. That shot missing.
With great strength and ability to move his feet, Montrezl Harrell is a lockdown defender.
And we just finished the third quarter, and we've got a tight ball game here. The Clippers on top. They're up by 1. And time for the short break, and stay right where you are. The fourth quarter is coming up next. And a chance right now to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feed.
Fundamental basketball. Keep your eyes up. Keep the ball moving. You're going to keep the defense on its heels.
3/10 quarters behind us. One more to go. Thanks for being with us as we begin the fourth. Portland trailing here. They've got Kent Bazemore. Little out there with Anthony. Then there's Whiteside. And it's Simons in at the point. That's the group on the floor for Portland. George with the ball. Count it. And the Clippers lead by 3.
And how about the grit and determination in the post? I mean, essential qualities to have late in a close game.
Here's Whiteside. And that one hits back iron. And here's George. He'll bring it up for the Los Angeles Clippers. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
Nice work to get it inside and draw the contact.
And the first one at the line is good. A different look now for Portland. Rodney Hood comes in for Carmelo Anthony. And Damian Lillard is subbed in for Anthony Simmons. And Los Angeles making a change here as well. Harkless is checked in for Green. Beverly against Bazemore. Over Beverly. Whiteside. Goes up again. Rebound by Harrell. Harrell's got rebound number 8 here tonight in the game. George dishes to Beverly. Feeds to Harkless. He kicks to George. Back to Harkless. And the pass to George. A little over a minute and a half of the fourth quarter gone now. Beats the shot clock but can't get it to fall. Here's Lillard. Misses from close range. Clippers leading by 5. Harkless the pass to George. From deep. And the Clippers miss again. Trailblazers have gone 0 of 6 in the fourth quarter. Disastrous start to the period. Bazemore passes to Whiteside. Great D that time from Harrell.
He's kind of lost his way this period, having a hard time getting anything to go down.
Now here's Beverly. Pass to George. Takes a three. And it's George again missing.
Not a whole lot going down for him at this point. He just can't buy a break.
Inside, here's Little. And the rejection by Harrell. Beverly with the ball. Lillard picks him up. Outside, George. Back to Harrell. From 20 feet out. That falls. Nice feed that time from George. George has got 3 assists now in this one. Time called here. The Blazers decide to talk it over. And last season, Montrezl Harrell absolutely came alive for the Clippers.
He's always played with energy, but was more focused and made the most of his chances. You like to see him provide a little more on the glass, but make no mistake, he's a great finisher at the rim.
A.J. McCollum, he's checked in for Kent Bazemore. Zubac is checked in for Los Angeles. And we've got an update here, so let's catch up with David Aldridge.
Thanks, guys. I got a chance to hear Terry Stotts talk to his team during that timeout. He said, look, you guys are playing physical, and I like that, but it has to be under control. We've committed way too many fouls. We've allowed way too many foul shots. Kevin?
And he gets contact and the whistle on the shot. 2 shots coming up. And the first one drops.
We're still waiting for that first miss from the line this half.
Harkless hits them both. And a little over 3.5 minutes in the books so far here in the fourth. Lillard against Beverly. Shot on the wing. Good on that shot. And with that, the Los Angeles lead is cut to just 5 points on the basket from Lillard.
And that was the right call. When you need a basket, go to the guys you trust the most.
And it was great execution. Clutch effort all the way around.
Outside, George. Just 5 to shoot. Got it. Good job in the low post.
Allowing any room to operate, you know he's going to be aggressive.
Outside Hood. Back to Lillard. And there's the call on Patrick Beverly. That's foul number 2 for him. And Portland making a change here. Anthony's checked in. Here is Whiteside. Down low. Yep, it goes. And the Clipper lead is cut down now to just 5 on the basket from Anthony.
Great patience from the young big man. The game slowing down for Whiteside. You can see that.
Now Zubac. Back to Beverly. 6 on the shot clock. Here's George. Goes to the reverse layup and drops it in.
And the combination of his quickness and soft touch around the rim really allows him to pull off shots like that. A lot of players don't have the reverse in their arsenal.
Here is Lillard, put on the wing. Here's the 3. It's hauled in by George.
Talk about hurting your team. I mean, he just can't get anything to go out there.
And Beverly kicks to Harrell. A chance to extend the lead to double digits, but it's no good. Cullen passes to Carmelo. Wide open. It's good, and the Clipper lead is cut down now to just 5 on the bucket from Hood.
And when he gets right into his motion, tough to impact that shot from Hood.
It's George on the wing. He's guarded by McCollum. Second chance shot, and it's blocked by Whiteside. And he gets it back. Some nice passing here by Los Angeles. And George, here we go. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. It's on Damian Lillard. And he knocks down the first one. Leonard, he's checked in for the Clippers. He's perfect from the line this time. Trailblazers trail by 7. McCollum outside. And the Trailblazers getting another bucket right there.
And that's an element McCollum brings to their offense, the ability to drain the outside shot. It stretches the defense and makes them keep bodies on the perimeter.
From deep, George. They grab their own miss. Beverly wide open. Los Angeles with another miss.
So frustrating when you can't get anything to go down as you're trying to help your team finish the job.
Right side Hood. McCollum outside. Oh, good with the triple.
And you could tell he thought he had a little more space, but the defender was right there.
The ability to close out on perimeter shooters is so important in today's game.
And the three ball is good.
Hey, continue to stack it up from three. He's got 2 in each half so far.
Lillard outside. There's the three. Traps in the tray.
Efficiency has been the hallmark right now down the stretch. He is making the most of his opportunity.
Passes to Zubac. Leonard against Lillard. Back to Zubac. Fires the three. Rebounded by Hood. Hood's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Kicks it to Lillard. McCollum outside. 6 to shoot. Lillard the pass to Whiteside. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. Zubac has got 8 rebounds in this game.
He has gone ice cold this quarter. Obviously not helping their cause.
And he just dangles from the bucket after sending that one through.
And you can see which team has the swagger right now. Pass to Hood. And he drops it in from the low post.
Hood is great at getting into the paint, using that high release point of his to get his shot off.
McCollum against George. Here's Leonard. He's off on that one. Good work defensively by Whiteside. And there's the foul. It'll go on Mo Harkless. That's his first foul.
That's his first personal foul.
And here are the Trailblazers now. McCollum finds Hood. Back to McCollum. Just 5 on the clock.
And that's why he's one of the best two-way wings out there. George will lock you down on D, and it takes a very special effort to get off a clean shot against him.
Leonard, no luck. And so Hood will bring it up for Portland. It's a 5-point game. Here's Whiteside, and that's good. A nice job in the glass as they pick up 2 on the second effort.
Getting involved when it counts. Whiteside getting it done.
And George kicks to Zubac. Dishes it to Harkless. George looking around. Over McCollum. And there's George. That's good on the assist by Harkless. George has got 10 points in the quarter.
And the mid-range jumper really right in George's comfort zone. When he isn't blowing by guys and finishing at the rim, he's knocking that one down with consistency.
Lillard from outside. It's hauled in by Zubac. Zubac has got 10 rebounds here tonight. So active. And there's the basket. Whistle blows and a chance for a 3-point play. Going to the line for 1.
How about the concentration? He gets hit but stays with the play and gets the finish.
Trailblazers trail by 8. Here's Lillard. And it's Hood in the corner. Good. Great play by Lillard to set it up. Lillard's got his 5th assist in this one.
When this team is looking for a bucket, they turn to Rodney Hood. Just a remarkable player who's ready to score at any moment.
Zubac the pass to Beverly. To the paint. Clock at 4. From deep 3-point range. Rebounded by McCollum. Portland's gone 2 of 5 on 3-point shots since the end of the 3rd quarter. Anthony can't hit. Clippers leading by 5. Here's George, and it's George finishing it off.
And guys, when George gets cooking,
you are in for a long night. He's just fantastic at finding different ways to score.
There's the feed to Hood. Solid play in the low block, and that one's good. Hood's got 9 points here in the second half.
What poise by Hood, calmly draining the shot at a crucial time.
George against McCollum. And George, here we go. Leonard draws the double to the middle. And it's Beverly missing.
I'll tell you what, I think he thought that was going in. I sure did.
Anthony with it. Leonard picks him up. Good! What a beautiful shot to bring him to within 3.
You never know when your number's going to be called. Hassan Whiteside answering the bell.
Outside, George. Leonard against Hood. And stolen by Hood.
And it's all about the 3 right here.
And they're looking to tie it up. Live to play another period. We'll see what they run right here.
Lillard from deep three-point land. Right between the eyes. And oh, that was an enormous three-pointer. And so now a timeout called by Doc Rivers. Now the presentation of our Jordan player of the game, Kawhi Leonard.
And it's been a ridiculous performance in the best sense possible. I mean, everything about his game has been working. And no matter what they've thrown at him, he's had the answer.
And regulation now complete. We will go to overtime. From Portland, we're back in a moment.
Ladies and gentlemen, dance team.
These teams have battled tooth and nail for 4 quarters, and now we head to overtime. Should be a blast.
Here we go.
And it's going to be the Trailblazers off the tip. And no shortage of excitement here, and we're officially underway in overtime in this game. All fueled up and ready to go to overtime basketball here, brought to us by Gatorade. Let's check out who's on the floor. On the court for the Trailblazers, the high-powered backcourt pair, Lillard and McCollum. Anthony out there with Hood, and it's Whiteside in at the center position.
Playing with high energy, outworking the defense up the floor.
And I just love it when the fast break results in a high percentage look. Not always the case these days. This is the shot you want to get him. An open look from range.
Leonard on the wing. Leonard draws the double. George, no good.
Doesn't register as a block, but he did everything you want defending that shot.
You know what he did? He timed it well and did a good job of contesting without committing the foul.
And how about Lillard just being aggressive here on offense? He can heat up quickly, just super efficient, and a high IQ score.
I love it. Beautiful job getting to the rim and making a play.
We're just over a minute into overtime here. And there's the whistle. Illegal screen.
Hate to see that. I know everyone's mind is on the play, but you got to protect the ball.
The Clippers have gone 2 of 3 from the floor as we've gotten this overtime period underway. And George kicks to Zubac. Hood against Leonard. And it's blocked by Whiteside.
Be careful. Whiteside is the ultimate rim protector.
Here's McCollum. George with the defensive effort.
Great defensive effort. Just saved a basket.
You know what? This is why you never give up on a play. You don't know what's going to happen.
And they're really in a good position here, thanks in part to the way he's been able to score the basketball.
And there's the pass to Hood. That one doesn't drop. And the Clippers will come the other way. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. Harkless finds Zubac. Beverly with the ball. It's Tipped. McCollum with the ball. George picks him up inside. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
The nuances that Kawhi has added to his game. That time, the little up fake.
All free throws good from Kawhi Leonard. Just under 2.5 minutes passed here in this overtime. To the inside. Good. Dishes to McCollum. Pass to Lillard to end the run. It's hauled in by the Clippers. Now here's Beverly. And he banks in the layup. And the Clippers lead by 6.
You see the quickness of Beverly. Blinding speed in the inside.
Feeds it to Hood. Count it! And he'll have a chance for a three-point play. It's on Kawhi Leonard.
And that's a lesson for the D. Fight harder on the glass.
Reason why, lack of focus, lack of communication, which led to second chance points.
That free throw good from Hood.
Rodney Hood has good size at 6'8". Really uses his frame well to get his shots off.
Now George. Pass to Leonard. Down low. Here's Beverly. That's good, and it's Leonard with the assist. Beverly's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Patrick Beverly plays with a scorer's mentality. Takes the opportunity to step up.
Here's Lillard. Count it from 12. Lillard's got 22.
Yeah, he's in such a great rhythm right now. Makes sense to get him the ball any way you can.
Let him decide whether to shoot it, whether to pass it. He's your catalyst right now.
Leonard draws the double, and out of bounds as the Trailblazers gain possession.
How big is that? Or should I say, how big might that become? Just a brutal mistake.
And it's Lillard with the ball. He brings it up for the Trailblazers. They trail by 3. And it's Hood in the corner. And Portland again with the bucket.
Hood is a very talented player, a rhythm shooter who can also get to the rim with ease.
Lillard against Beverly. Pass to Leonard. Now here's Harkless. To the paint. It's tipped. George passes to Leonard. It falls!
That is world class.
Incredible shot with everything on the line coming through for his team.
Time called here. The Blazers decide to talk it over. They're trailing by 3. There's 39 seconds left to play in OT, and this battle continuing. Guys, your thoughts?
Yeah, and looking at how much time they have, I think it's likely we'll see them try to get a good look and score quickly.
All focus from Hood. Even with contact, he finds a way.
Guys, they're not going to be in any rush on this possession.
Not with the lead. Now's the time to burn some clock.
Leonard against Hood. Leonard, the pass to Harkless. Over in the corner, Zubac. Clock at 2. Pulls up. High post. And the shot no good. A bit short. Now a timeout called by Portland. They trail by 1. 11 seconds left in overtime. What's your take, guys?
This is where great coaching can pay dividends.
These are the plays that people remember. I can't wait to see what he has devised.
Lillard against Beverly. Hood for 3. Bullseye!
And you can tell he's looking for his shot. He just believes in it.
You know why? Success breeds confidence, and he's certainly been successful from there, time and time again.
Los Angeles calls timeout. They're trailing by 2. 5 seconds left in the first overtime. Action has been terrific. It's going to be out of bounds. Los Angeles will retain possession.
Great energy
on the deflection, and a good job disrupting their offense.
This is called an effort play. Terrific hustle at the defensive end.
And they foul intentionally. They're going to have to do that now again and again. They're not in the penalty yet.
Honestly, just doing what they have to in order to get the basketball back.
And now we've got the intentional foul. Good on the first, and that makes it a 3-point lead. And he hits both free throws here. So now it's a 4-point ball game.
Big moment at the line. As poised as you get, this thing is done.
Los Angeles calls timeout. They trail by 4. 1 second left in the first overtime. Guys, what do you think?
Well, it's going to take a miracle for them here, or actually a miracle three-pointer and a foul. This one's over.
Really have to respect how Hood works his tail off on the defensive end. Never giving up anything easy.
And so the big win by Portland in a tight game. They had to scrape and claw to push it to overtime, but they really came on in the extra period.
What a ride. I mean, I thought it might end in regulation, but you know what? They came through big and did exactly what was necessary once we got into OT.
It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Thanks very much. Carmelo, you have lived in the media spotlight for a long time. How do you put that out of your head when you get on the floor?
I'm just playing ball. My team came to play today. We was focused, and we wanted it. We willed our way.
All right, David, great job. Thanks so much. Well, folks, that's going to do it.